Now at 5, the heart of a Colorado town burns.
Look out the living room window and we see flames, fire trucks.
We grabbed the animals, grabbed whatever meant to us, and got in the car and got to a safe distance.
Flames from this 2-story shopping center in Nederland, seen for miles and burned for hours.
Thankfully, it didn't get to the carousel.
Tonight, the community impact and investigation into the fire at the Caribou Village Shopping Center.
That entire strip is a total loss.
Thanks for being with us. People who evacuated now home. Crews had a large area of Nederland cleared out early this morning. That area that burned is really part of the heart of that small Boulder County town. That is why my colleague Michael Spencer anchors our coverage from there for all of you tonight. Michael, the sheriff just spoke, and right now he is sharing that there is no cause that they know of as of yet.
Yeah, and the sheriff said it may be not until Saturday that they can actually get in here and start searching for a cause. As you can see behind me, fire crews are still hitting hot spots. They've been doing that throughout the afternoon. Not only is this fire still burning right now, so there's a concern there, but there's also concern about the structures and what's left of those businesses at this shopping center. They want to make sure that those are secure before they go in and start to investigate the cause of this fire. Now, this fire started early this morning at about 3:30. In fact, the sheriff's office sheriff said one of his deputies heard loud pops and came over to see what that was, and he was the first person to call in that fire. Now, we do know that no one was hurt in this incident, and certainly community leaders are grateful for that. They also credit not only the fire crews, but the people in this town for making sure that this fire wasn't worse than it was.
We have some challenges if there is a fire, and our community is very sensitive to that. We've had fires very close by in the past, and so we all look out for each other because no one wants to see a fire happen where somebody gets cut off or isn't able to leave. That is the most important thing. And so what we did is, as soon as we knew, we started, friends are contacting friends and neighbors. We opened our community center as an evacuation center, and then just tried to make sure that we were accessing the resources we knew we would need along the way.
Now here at the Caribou Village strip center, 20 businesses are here, and we know that many of those businesses are a total loss. We also know that the Carousel of Happiness, which is a gathering point for this community, is fine, and town leaders were certainly grateful that that was left standing today. The B&F supermarket is good as well. That supermarket is closed, or was closed, to assess damage and make sure that the groceries there, but that is the main grocery store in this town, so they want to make sure that members of this town can still get their groceries there. That is still standing tonight. I want to bring in your reporter, Andrew Hobner, who has been here for much of the day. And Andrew, as you can imagine, when something like this happens in a town like Nederland, the people that you talked to today feeling a range of emotions, devastated, sad, yet also very resilient.
It's one of those things, Michael, where thankfully there was no loss of life that at least we know of up to this point within this shopping center. But when you lose things, that also carries a resonance and a meaning. And a lot of these businesses up here in the Caribou Village Shopping Center were small businesses, mom and pops, that were very well known to the people of Nederland. But this is hardy folk up here in the foothills, and they know that their rebuild might take a little while, but they're going to do it together. What's left of Caribou Village is this. Twisted metal, burning insulation, charred wood.
This is our town. This is our laundromat, our liquor store, our fitness, our doctor, our chiropractor, our places to go and hang out. And
Deanna and Debbie Grabo were in the brewery in the shopping center just last night.
we got up and got dressed and came down here just to... It's devastation.
While Riley McAllister and Rebecca Bean were woken up this morning by flames across the street.
We grabbed the animals, grabbed whatever meant to us, and got in the car and got to a safe distance and waited for the Nederland Fire Department.
Everything was here. The laundromat, restaurants, music stores.
Our local doctor's office was impacted, unfortunately. It's right at the end of the plaza, so
Yep.
that sucks.
It's a loss that will be felt in the community for years. And yet, a historic symbol of Nederland, their famous carousel, managed to survive.
There's a lot of loss here. Thankfully, there's no loss of life that I know about, and our community will get together to rebuild. I know it will.
crap hits the fan, we all come together as one, and we'll do that again.
But everyone up here knows the term Ned Strong and what it's going to mean as the cleanup and the rebuild begins.
Now, there is an official verified GoFundMe account that has already garnered over $60,000 in donations for not just these businesses, but also the people that work for them, as well as everybody here rallies around to try and get everybody back on their feet together. Here in Nederland, I'm Andrew Hobner, covering Colorado First.
And Andrew, that rallying point continues to be something that we have heard all day. One thing the Boulder County Sheriff pointed out when asked what his message was to residents here in Nederland, he said, all of Boulder County is with you. And of course, as we have seen throughout our state, when something like this happens, we know our entire state is with the town of Nederland. Another thing the town manager said today that I thought was important, he said there were heroes that saved our town. There was concern that this fire might move east, knock out the grocery store, and knock out some residences that are near here, right across the street. He said heroes saved our town. We can rebuild buildings, and they're certainly grateful that no one died in what has been a devastating day here in Nederland. Karen, we will have much more on today and the actions taken by people in order to help save this town coming up a little bit later.
Yeah, everyone moved quickly. Thank goodness. Michael, thank you. 9 years ago this month, police did arrest a California man accused of planting an explosive device in front of the police station at the same shopping center that caught fire. The FBI investigated. We don't know if the fire has any connection to that bomb found.